Nice try, Teddy. Oh!
That is just intelligent.
Oh! And Teddy the 3D!
Action. The top G, Joseph Keys, and the Paperman, Chuck Lennox, going to start it off for their respective teams.
Two former MCW Rage TV champions, two former tag team champions.
Collar and elbow. Chuck Lennox, not known to be the power or the muscle of Black Wallstreet. He's the high flyer. He's the hybrid athlete. Drolix is the crowbar, so to speak. Look at that. There's that speed. Man, if you're going to try to take down a big guy, top heavy like Joe Keys, lateral press now. Didn't have all of it. Didn't have it hooked deep in a one count. You're going to want to use that speed, that fast pace. Wow.
Joe Keys using that power. Just driving Chuck Lennox into the corner of the Hustlers.
And Sponge, what is he, dressed like Jubilee from the X-Men? What is that outfit?
He's still learning.
Learning how
and he making a hard lesson here against the Paperman.
Look, Sponge was in the way. Uh-oh, this is where you don't want it, Joe Keys. You don't want your man sequestered. We've seen what happens when Sponge takes on Black Wallstreet, the cover. Woof. Well, yeah. Good on the kid kicking out, Ricky.
Yeah, how's that lesson going there, Sponge?
Talk about the transformation of Joe Keys lately. Oh, after that.
Yeah, after Chuck Lennox transforms the chest cavity of Sponge.
Into a hole, yeah. Oh! Into a cavernous sinkhole. Joe Keys, oh, beautiful. Standing vertical suplex. Tag out to the Heaven Sent Kid. Look for the action to pick up. One of the most exciting competitors in MCW. Cover.
Wow, at this rate, we may not be able to talk about Joe Keys.
Well, Joe Keys is, let's face it, came into this game as not much different than what the Hustlers are. A lackey of sorts to Ryan McBride and Ken Dixon. Broke out on his own. Had a lot of success. Tag team success. Singles success as a Rage TV champion. But he hasn't won the big one. Never won the heavyweight title. Joe Keys, and I'll just say this, there's an old term in the inside of the locker room, a little inside baseball, from one of the main former trainers of MCW and Joey Mercury. He's told Joe Keys, you got to find your fur coat, belly-to-belly suplex. You got to find that thing that makes you different and stand out. Oh! Another belly-to-belly suplex by Chuck Lennox. I think Joe Keys has found that in this top G mentality.
Is that what we're calling it, top G mentality? I call it toxic.
Well, I mean...
Oh! Wow! Spilling to the outside is Chuck Lennox.
And Joe Keys able to pull apart that top and middle rope to enable that crash and burn by the Paperman.
Yeah, look, he waited for the perfect opportune moment. Oh! Just dropping Chuck Lennox with that suplex on the ring apron.
Remember, Joe Keys isn't just wrestling for himself. Belly-to-back suplex, textbook, 101, perfectly executed, showing off those glamour muscles. Joe Keys is also trying to set an example for his students, his hustlers. Show them how to be vicious, how to have a killer instinct, how to get the job done, basically.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can be vicious, you can have that intensity, have that killer instinct all you want, but it needs to result in victories, and so far, I have not seen that.
Tag out. Here comes Teddy. It's just Teddy.
It's better than Sponge.
He's going to, I guess, have to earn a last name. Teddy now lining up. Paperman with that neck breaker. Teddy's excitable. Cover.
As you said, I mean, he's excited to be in this position. Excited to be in this.
It's an opportunity.
Yeah, it's close to a main event spot. Can't really call it a strong showing against Matt Riddle, but I mean,
it's a showing.
Yeah, it was there.
It happened. We have proof. Oh! I don't know what that was, but it
worked out for the Hustlers. Cover.
Yeah, Jacob somehow ended up on top for the cover. And I think that the Hustlers Sponge in there right now. with this headlock of sorts. Teddy on the apron. I think they're so worried sometimes and consumed with impressing the top G Joe Keys that they make mistakes. They fumble.
Well, not really. When you hear the words that Joe Keys spews, I mean, it seems like he doesn't exactly take failure lying down.
Let's face it.
It kind of seems like he, it's almost one of those situations where, hey, if you fail, go get that whipping stick. Pick which one you want to be beat with.
Yeah, go pick out your favorite branch. Oh, wow. You're going to need...
there was base to that one.
Yeah, that...
You got to try harder there,
kid.
Sponge.
Sponge, you got to...
Joe Keys will show you how it's done.
There you go. Sponge is not taking advantage of that gym membership. Joe Keys got him 2 for 1. Here's the thing, too, you know, I get your point. Oh, the thud of that European uppercut. You know, when it comes to that physicality, nobody hits harder than Joe Keys. We're alluding to, of course, these video packages and segments we've seen out of Joe Keys. You call it toxic. And it is a bit. There's some misogyny. There's some what may consider toxic masculinity. And you see Teddy choking Paperman, Chuck Lennox. But Joe Keys is trying to spread a message of dominance. Now, some see that as insecurity. Some see it as overcompensation. Punching down, so to speak. I would take it you're one of those people, Ricky.
Okay, some of the things I agree with. Oh, wow.
Flatliner.
Flatliner.
Yeah. Well,
oh, wow. Koji clutch
trying
from
to.
Teddy. Wow, Teddy's definitely been learning something. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Okay, going back to my point.
He just slapped the scoliosis right out of Teddy.
Yeah, it's not the message that Joe Keys is spewing. It's the way he goes about it. Some of the things I agree with, but it's the way he goes about it. It's the evilness, the venom behind the words when he says it.
The intentions.
Yes.
Look at this one. Don't call it a lariat unless you have daddy issues. Oh.
I'm not calling it anything except a sleeper.
How about that? Joe Keys showing that he is a master manipulator, at least with the emotions of this Frederick crowd here. They thought they were going to see somebody get their head taken off, and no, Joe says, I'm not going to give you what you want. I'm going to do what I want. And that's what this whole campaign has been about. Joe Keys asserting his dominance and doing what he wants. He feels like he's been playing the game too long. Could this top G mentality lead him to that MCW gold? That's the question. Here comes Teddy. Teddy misses.
Nice try, Teddy. Oh!
Wrong side of town, Teddy.
Ate a super kick for his troubles.
A for effort, though. And looks like Sponge has a case of the Tyrannosaurus Rex arms over there.
Not exactly thrilled to be getting in that ring. Oh, Drolix taking off the apron from Joe.
That's what it took.
Oh, wow.
Look at the fire in Alex Divine's eyes. He's had enough, man. He's been screwed over one too
tag
many
Divine.
times. Alex Divine tagged in, but the ref didn't see it.
Joe Keys had the referee distracted, and now the top G and the Hustlers taking advantage.
That is just intelligent.
Oh!
Intelligent competition in tag team wrestling. Slice bread number 2. Teddy appears out of nowhere for the cover. And a 2 count on Chuck Lennox. Teddy trying to vindicate himself from that loss that the Hustlers had.
Yeah, and if Sponge was legal, that may have actually resulted in a victory. But Teddy having to basically scramble across the ring to get to that cover.
Sponge hit the first successful maneuver of his lifetime.
Oh!
Teddy again tagging out. Here comes the conductor. You better believe Alex Divine wants a piece. Here he comes! Heaven sent kid from the clouds takes out Sponge. Wants him a piece of Keys. Beautiful standing shoulder tackle. Running back elbow. Keys swings. Misses. The momentum. Baseball slide.
Oh, Enziguri. Alex Divine has been wanting to get his hands on Joe Keys since December, and he's going to make the most of it here tonight.
The sweet taste of vengeance.
Oh!
Like a cannon. Shot from the hillside. Connecting.
Boom! Big drop kick from Divine.
But it looks like Divine may have jacked up his own spinal cord with that one, but fighting off the pain. Divine is a beast. He's a fighter.
DDT!
Nobody does it better. Hold on, keep your eye on Teddy.
I believe the referee is saying that Teddy is legal. They made the tag somewhere.
Drolix now.
Oh! Divine taking out Keys.
Drolix is the legal man. Drolix swinging that arm like a 9-iron.
Oh! Big spine buster from the Blackjack Tripper.
Uh-oh. He's going to use Sponge as a weapon. He's going to use Sponge
Oh
as a
my
weapon.
God! Folding Sponge in half on top of Teddy. Cover! Oh, but Keys with the save. The desperate save.
I mean, Keys is, let's just be honest, is the only one that can probably hang in there with Drolix. And they're no strangers to each other either, but that's a story for another day. Joe Keys directing traffic, telling minion number 1, looking for that double suplex. Keep your eye, though, on Chuck Lennox.
Oh, they have something in mind, but Lennox. Oh, super kick from Divine. And Teddy eats the 3D.
This is the moment. Loss number 2. Wallstreet on top.
Oh, but Sponge making the save.
Sponge, you know, if he's not good for much, he's good for that.
Oh, you may have pissed off the wrong individual.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. The wrist tape's coming off. Drolix says, I'm not even going to punch you.
It ain't even worth it.
Oh, boy. Snatching him up. Look, that's how good Black Wallstreet is. They don't even have to talk.
Oh, big 3D.
That might have been the 4D, fourth dimension.
Oh, but
again, Joe Keys, that's what he's doing. He's sequestering Drolix. Look at that. Alex Divine unable to muscle out Keys.
how many people are going to be able to muscle out somebody like Joe Keys? Oh, but he can take it to the outside. Oh, schoolboy for Teddy.
Feet on the ropes. And it worked earlier, but it doesn't work on Divine. Divine again going for that neck breaker. Heaven Sent Kid fights out of it.
Oh!
I don't think Teddy knew which way he was going or coming. The cover.
Oh, Divine had other intentions, going for something. Oh, 450!
From the second.
2, 3.